the names in the books started off really easy. You know, I came up within the space of 4 minutes. I'd come up with Skulduggery Pleasant, Gashi Bespoke, China Sorrows, Mr. Bliss, Serpine, and Tanith Low. And I put all these names down. I said, this is easy, this is going to be so cool. I'm going to have books full of people with weird, exotic names that tell you everything you need to know about their characters. Since then, it hasn't been quite so easy. You know, I have a notebook in which I write down words that could become names if you change them ever so slightly. But what I've realized is that the nice thing about being on tour and doing events and doing signings and meeting all these people is that odds are there will be an unusual name, at least one, usually 3 in every signing. There will be an unusual name that I either haven't heard before or else it hasn't struck me, but it is immediately evocative. It tells you something. And so whenever, you know, I always come away with a few folded up post-it notes of names, and so you know, these readers are used in the books. Like the vampire Kalen was a boy I met about 3-4 years ago. His name was Kalen. In the latest book, in Kingdom of the Wicked, Ekatana, she was a girl I met last year, and she just had a fantastic name. I said, okay, I'm taking that. I reserve the right to kill them, you know, always do. You know, I always say, if I used your name, I reserve the right to kill you. And I usually do. Yeah. So that is where the names come from, and sometimes the name will tell me about them. Best example would probably be China Sorrows. It is such a beautiful name. It's such a cold and melancholy name. It tells you everything you need to know about this lady. Other names, I come up with the character first and then search around for something that speaks to me, you know, like Scapegrace. You know, it's not a particularly impressive name, and it's a word. I didn't make it up, but yeah, it just you know, it's a bit scapegoaty, and so if you're a scapegoat, you are put upon. And so Scapegrace is just, yeah, he's a poor lad. Zombie lad. Actually, it's zombie lady. Actually, lady now. Sorry. Yes.